Sandman.
Greetings, friends. In the legends of our world, there are many mysterious and marvelous places whose history is shrouded in the mystery of existence. In this video, I will tell you about one of these places. A mythical land called Hyperborea. Hyperborea is a mythical land located in the far north that is described in Greek mythology and legend. The name Hyperborea comes from the Greek words hyper, beyond, and Boreas, the god of the north wind, so it literally means beyond the north wind or northernmost place. According to Greek accounts, Hyperborea was a blessed land where the sun shone 24 hours a day for 6 months of the year, making it a place of eternal sunlight. It was said to have extremely fertile soil and abundant crops that grew all year round. The land was ruled by Boreas, the god of the north wind, and was home to a mythical people called the Hyperboreans. The Hyperboreans were described as living not only a long life free of diseases, hardship, and strife but also a joyous one devoted to worship, dance, and song, specifically in praise of the god Apollo. In fact, Apollo was said to spend his winter months among the Hyperboreans. The climate and bountiful land allowed the Hyperboreans to live a life of leisure and pursuit of the arts. They were considered the happiest and luckiest of people. Legends tell that natives of Delos helped establish the first Hyperborean people. It was said that 9 Hyperborean maidens, along with the god Apollo in the form of a large griffin, traveled west to the land beyond the Riphean Mountains, identified as being the farthest mountain range in the north. When they arrived, they founded a city called Hyperborea and built a magnificent circular temple made of precious metals and gems in honor of Apollo. His worship flourished in the sunny paradise. As news of this perfect faraway land reached the Mediterranean world, many Greek pilgrims and explorers set out to try to reach Hyperborea. The physician Abaris and the philosopher Aristes of Proconnesus were 2 such explorers who claimed to have successfully reached this northern mythical realm. They returned with tales of a land where the sun never set, fertile plains yielded 3 harvests a year, rivers flowed with milk and honey, and grand temples reached to the heavens. Their incredible stories made Hyperborea an obsession for many and sparked more attempts to journey there. Some scholars believe that Hyperborea may have had its basis in Minoan trade contacts in northern lands such as Scandinavia and the British Isles. Myths of this northern paradise could have been fueled by accounts of northern lands in spring and summer when the days are extremely long, vegetation lush, and weather pleasant. Others speculate Hyperborea may have referred to Greek colonial settlements on the coasts of the Black Sea, which would have still seemed extremely far north. Over time, as more of the world became explored and mapped, this mythical land was believed to have physically receded farther north to remain elusive. Once scientific understanding made clear there were no such lands as the ones described, Hyperborea became considered more of a metaphor for an earthly paradise or a concept of heaven, a perfect, enlightened utopia man can aspire to but not physically attain during his time on Earth. Evidence of man's desire to find deeper meaning through myth is found in poetry, philosophy, art, and literature that frequently references or takes inspiration from legends of the land Hyperborea. Hyperborea is certainly one of the more fantastical and intriguing lands described in Greek mythology. While attempts to physically locate it proved futile, it served symbolic purposes in poetry, philosophy, and man's spiritual yearnings. The concept of an unspoiled, enlightened, prosperous realm beyond the everyday reflects man's idealized vision of both the mortal world that could be and the divine world of the afterlife.